So, after having the game for actual 2 years, yesterday I finally beat Mario Odyssey. I don't know what took me this long to beat that game, why I didn't beat it sooner, why I didn't play it sooner. Yeah, so do I regret Mario Odyssey not playing it sooner? No, I kind of regret not being able to talk about it sooner, but I finally did it. I played a modern classic, and I'm really mixed feelings about this game. Like, it was so good, and so many things that I saw were personally the most charming. Not many people I've heard like talked about it. Then again, I didn't go out of my way to look up things about the game or spoilers so I could play through myself, obviously. And yes, I'm still playing through the moons, and I might 100% complete and get every moon. I'm nowhere near close now. I know there's almost 1,000. Yeah, I'm like 25% there, basically. But a lot of the levels, movement options, the designs, like even down to the bosses and the cutscenes, everything was just like really fun. The bosses might have been a little bit out of place, but everything else was so exciting, and like nothing was ever really boring. There were some less memorable parts of the game, certain levels, like the big snow level, or the freeze level or whatever. I don't really know the name because it wasn't that memorable. Still, that saying, half of the levels are. A lot of the moves are, the costumes are a whole nother thing. They're just so good, and like the later levels I find are like some of my favorites. I still truly have a lot to play with the game and like test out what I truly like and dislike. I have to have some time to sit and like dwell on really how I feel about it. So but I feel like I have a different perspective, or will bring a different perspective in video form in the future, and here's why. Well, first off, I have my own perspective on each level, each costume, each enemy, cutscene, movement option, literally everything. I have something to say about it, and it might be different than another person who talks about games. For example, at the beginning of the month of Grind Month, I talked about my fear of New Donk City. So I have a lot of stuff like that pertaining to this game. And then the other thing is, I didn't talk about this game after it came out, right after it came out, or as it came out. I was watching everything about this game unfold, and I let it sit on people's minds for years before I wanted to talk about it. And that's my goal. I want to make the ultimate retrospective of all time for this game. So really, I think it's a good decision that I waited, 2 years since I had this game. The game came out, like 3 years ago, almost 4 now, but I bought it 2 years ago at Black Friday. It was like half off, and that was a really good deal, so I bought it. And I also bought Breath of the Wild, which I also haven't played, so please roast me in the comments and tell me to play that next, because I think I will. I might. I'm not really a Zelda person all the way. I like Zelda a lot, the aesthetic. I like Wind Waker, that's the only game I really beat. But anyways, with Mario, I want to talk about everything, the design, the things around it, the hype surrounding it, everything involving that game. I feel like nobody has really talked about in one compilation, in one ultimate retrospective. So I think that's my goal, at least by the in the next couple months. So if that's a good idea, let me know, because I'm not really sure if anyone would really watch a Mario Odyssey retrospective in the current state right now, but they might. So it's still really just a passionate video that I want to talk about. So yeah, that was today's video for Grind Month. Sorry it was late, by the way. I just had to record it late and edit and upload it late. I'm so sorry. I think this is the only time that's really happened where I uploaded a video after the day, but I still want to get it out for the day, and then one later today. So subscribe, comment down below, like this video, and peace.